Hi everyone, Robinflying crochet here to you. I don't think I announced it in my goals, but I'm doing actually my finished objects, my WIPS, my future plans right now. Don't have a lot to show. Some of it is because I've already passed it on. From the last time I did my videos, I had shown that I'd done a rectangle granny blanket, and then I had a scarf, and since then I have done 14 more of those scarves for a thank you gift. I had them in black and antique white, blue and antique white. I actually did 15 scarves. I did a black and yellow. I did 2 more of those scarves that you saw with the wine speck and the brown. I did brown and antique white. I was using up some yarn that I had purchased for another project, and I was using that yarn up. So I ended up having like an aqua and gray. And anyway, I did 14 more scarves. Did 15 more scarves since that video was done. Unfortunately, they have all left my house, and I didn't take a picture of all of them. So unfortunately, I don't have them, but I did do them. And then yesterday, I sat down while I was watching television, and I did 3 preemie hats. One this color. They all look the same until you see them side by side. One that color, and a combo color. So you really can't see it. Yeah, you might be able to see the difference a little bit. You really can't see the color difference in them, but there are 3 of those, and they are in 3 different. And this is supposed to be for preemies that weigh between 3 and 5 pounds. That's what that's for. I did get 2 snuggle sets done, so I've got those. Which I've explained what snuggle sets are for. If you don't remember or you're interested, you can, message me and I can tell you what they're for. And I did do a granny square baby blanket. I wasn't going to do a granny square, but it was one of the things. It was a try it Thursday idea for them. So I was like, okay, I know how to do a granny square, so I did that. That's what I did. And unfortunately, that's all I got done in the last 2 weeks. But I noticed that it's between Christmas and New Year's Eve, or New Year's, is when I did all this stuff. I did not do anything, I think, between the week of Christmas. I don't think I worked on a single thing. I don't even remember if I did. I didn't. I finished up everything on the 18th, and I kind of took a break. I've been having problems with my shoulder bothering me, so I went ahead and took a break. It still bothers me, so I'm back to crocheting. I'll just crochet with paint. So that's what I'm doing. I just did throw my book on the floor along with my phone. Let me get them real quick. I just did my goals. If anyone, I have a video I posted before this one, hopefully. So I got my goals. Got this cool book from Walt Life. The Claw is our master. Woo! And I got my goals done for 2021. So I got that video. Hopefully will be posted today. Other than that, guys, don't have much to show you. Small little video. There's my works in progress. There's my finished objects. Works in progress. I still have my temperature blanket, which I'll be working on this week. I'm pulling it out of the closet. I'm going to sit it next to me. I'm working on that this week. I have 4 WIPs sitting around my closet. I have a granny square blanket. I'm just tired of looking at the colors. I need to finish it. I have 2 mystery cows. Actually, more than that. I had 2 mystery cows that I set up to do, and I started them, and I was doing really good, and then I got behind because of life. And what I did was I took the 2 that I had done, and combined them in such a way that I had a bag. The mystery item was created out of them that wasn't expected to do. So I want to go back and do the bags that I was expecting to do, which would be good because there'll be Christmas presents or birthday presents for the upcoming year. Then temperature, granny square, those. I just realized I have a crochet along sitting on my table that I started. I did day 1, and I still have 4 more days to do. But it's a cute little amigurumi dog that I can use for a Christmas present or a birthday present that I just need to finish up. and I got the main part of it started, so I just have to finish that up. So there's my works in progress. Future plans. I've been watching Yarnjoy podcast. I have gone back and started at her #1 video because I really enjoy watching her. She does some beautiful work. I just wanted to, enjoy watching her things. And probably when I get done with hers, I'll pick the next person I enjoy and go, pick. I have three people that I stay on top of their videos all the time. That's Yarnjoy, love her videos. Kayla, Llama Mama Kayla's, love her videos. And I've talked back and forth with Terri and Kayla. And I love their Vlogmas they did this year. They actually swapped leftover yarn balls in a certain way, and they created this rectangle granny blanket that I love so much that I decided I had to do one. So I was doing it with them, except that they used certain size weighted balls. I just used scrap balls that I had. That someone had given to me. They didn't have any wrappers on them. I knew they were medium weight 4s. They were all pretty much feeling the same. I'm sure they were Red Heart Super Saver. I just crocheted up and got a Christmas present with it. Loved it though. And I'm like sitting here looking at my blanket going, think I want to do another one. And I probably will. I have scraps that are left over from all the 14 scarves that I did that I think I'm going to turn around and go back and create something with them. So I have that. But going back to Yarnjoy's podcast, I have started #1, and one of my goals is to improve my amigurumi skills. And she has a link on one of her podcasts that takes you to make princesses for amigurumi. They're small little dolls, but they're nice little things. And she also has a playset that she did. And I think I want to go back and make that stuff. And it's stuff that I can work on each week, have a goal, and I'm actually would meet my goals that I have and my goals for 2021 at the same time. And I'm like, she's got a couple things. She's got a lot of postings to preemie baby hats that I want to go and look at because I do make preemie hats, and her preemie hats are absolutely gorgeous that I want to go back and make. She also has, she usually does one amigurumi thing, show and tell, finished object. I'd like to improve that skill. So, and she has her first ones are princesses, and I think they're adorable and they look very easy to do. So I want to go try them. And what's the other thing I like on hers? It's part of my goals. I don't remember. The preemie hats. I said preemie hats. The amigurumi. Oh, and she has a playset on there that I really like that she's linked up the information to. And I think I want to go out and see if the information is still available. And if it is, I think I'm going to make it. Because it's just so cute. It's nice when you can actually see someone's finished project. It's one thing to see it on the computer. It's another thing to actually see someone's actually completed it. I'm trying to build my skills, and sometimes I need help building that. Whether it be, I'm learning to read patterns better, but it's still not always as well as I'd like to be able to read. Sometimes I can read it, and I might be reading and get down to a certain thing, and I'm like halfway through it, and I'm like, I don't understand what I'm supposed to do. It's nice to be able to come back and do stuff. Oh, and I also watch Sarah Stash. I usually watch her in a week. I watch Bag a Day, but I haven't been watching her as much. What I like to do with Bag a Days is I like to go and once in a while look at her videos, and I see what she's actually created, and if I'm going to create something, then I go back and watch her videos. But she's another one that I enjoy watching. So I've got like 5 people I watch. I also watch Setta's Place. I like Setta's Place. I just haven't watched it in a while. She had last year for 2020, she did a hat of the month, and I really wanted to do it to the point that I even wrote and got the actual calendar that she has, and I've matched up 1 month, and it was November, and then I never did it. And I never went back and matched up the other one because the pandemic hit, and what I was doing was working out of my stash. My stash didn't have the colors that I needed or the colors that I wanted. And I've come to find out that I'm really not good at making beanies and hats because I make them too big. somewhere along the line when I'm joining it, and it's something that I have to learn and visualize. Um, Counting, it's not my strong point, and I miss that where you start a stitch that you're not supposed to stitch in that stitch, and what it does is it adds a stitch. And if you're doing that in rounds, and you keep adding that stitch, before you know it, the hat's just way too big. And I did a beautiful hat last year. I did it for Valentine's Day. It was a white puppy dog hat. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And the hat was too big for it to fit anybody in my house. Literally. Hung down to my nose, so I couldn't see out of it. Had ear flaps on it. Gorgeous hat. Absolutely gorgeous. Nobody could fit it. Too big. So, skills that I have to learn to work up. Counting and noticing that first stitch. And really doing these preemie hats is really getting me to notice that I am doing that. So I'm getting better at that because I'm doing the same thing over and over. It's a small hat. I have to stay within a certain measurement. So I'm learning how to compensate for that. So again, thank you. Love that you're here. If you love this video, there is a handprint, thumbprint, thumb over here for a thumbs up. Go ahead and click it. If you want to catch everything that I'm actually putting on, because I'm going to put on 52 videos a week, or one video a week, getting 52 a year. And then I'm going to also get my 12 videos for the yarn bingo. That is my goals that I set for this year. You need to hit the subscribe button over here. Then come back after you subscribe and hit the bell button so that you get all my videos, so that we can stay in contact. I'm always looking for subscribers. I love to read the comments. I don't have that many people yet. I can still read them. So you can drop me a comment if you like. And I hope to see you soon next week. Bye.